Mitroman Bandhu, welcome to South Asia Maps. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. South Asia Maps is an education channel, intellectual Chatriya's channel. Excuse me. Mitronam, today we are talking about Telangana series, part 3, Golkonda Plateau, its economic and political and cultural significance in the Telangana province of Dakshinapatha, Bharat. And Mitranam, and you are aware that I have opened a playlist at YouTube channel on Telangana series, and today we are covering this Golkonda Plateau. Before that, I have delineated round about 22 or so geographic regions, physiographic regions. I will talk about the rest later. Part 3, we are taking up Golkonda Plateau region and other provincial series. I have started Haryana series and Rayalaseema and Kerala, Telangana, and you can all look at them. Our education channel where I posted varieties of topics in intuitive iconographic form for easy grasping of you, and you can find all of them at South Asia Maps JRD. There are already 511 videos presented and they are put in around about 35 or so playlists. You can pick and choose. So we are talking about Golkonda Plateau today. That is the part 3. And in the before the part 1 series, I talked about Telangana 22 geographic regions, physiographic regions, and you can look at them. Just here I am showing you so that the audience have a broader bird's eye view of what we are talking. We are taking up part 1, Golkonda Plateau. This is about the Golkonda Plateau or Golkonda Plateau. Sometimes it is also called Telangana Plateau region. And these are the some of the, we'll talk about the plateau. The plateau is a undulating upland region. Plains is a lowland region. To have a broader idea, Delhi is in the the interflow region between the Ganga Maidan and Sindhu Maidan, and that is around about 250 meters in height. Coastal cities like Chennapatnam also maybe like 5-10 meters. Bangalore, Yeswantanagar railway station 950 meters. Tirumala is also almost 1 kilometers, 950 meters. Hyderabad city itself is around about 550 meters. So this is around about 500 meters mean sea level region is the plateau. This is the peneplain east. That's to have a broader understanding. You should keep in mind. Mahabaleshwara may be around about 1450 meters hill station and the place where Krishna Nadi originates. To have the broader idea. So this is the Golkonda Plateau. So the prominent rivers I have mentioned here, the Krishna River here, the Pedavagu, southern Pedavagu here, and this the plateau, these rivers, most of the drain into and into the Krishna river basin. Some rivers drain into Godavari river basin, northern part. Southern Pedavagu river, Dindi river here into Krishna river drains. Isa river and is a tributary of Musi river here. Musi also have a other tributary, Aleru river. This is the Kagna tributary, which is a tributary of Bhima, which is a tributary of Krishna. The waters will join here somewhere. This is the Tirna river. This is a tributary of Manjira river or Manjira river. Other tributary of Manjira is the Lendi river, sometimes called Tiru river. And I have not shown here Godavari river. That's not the point of concern today. This is the Haldi river here, is a tributary of Manjira river, Manjra river. This is the Aler river, that is also tributary of Manjra river, Haldi river, and this is the Kadaliya river, which is a upstream region. It is called, this is a tributary of Maner river. So it's the Aleru river, tributary of Musi river. So we can see this. After looking that, I will show you the actual the map so that you will get a very broader, deeper understanding. We are talking about Golkonda Plateau. This is the geographic region. Historically, there used to be the native dynasties. The Kakatiya emperors, kings ruled that area. Later, the Islamic, there are tributaries and Musunuri Nayak and Revella Nayak, Pemasani Nayaks, and Reddy rulers, Vasi Reddy and Vijayanagara. Then Islamic imperialism conquered this area. Bahmanis ruled. Later, splintered states, Qutub Shahis ruled, which were annexed by Aurangzeb, 1687, and then Mughal rule, then the Nizams and British imperialism. It came under the control of British imperialism as a nominal subsidiary, allies with regional autonomy. So, what are the borders of Telangana Plateau? If you look at this Telangana Plateau, this side you'll see northern part is the middle Godavari Plateau. You can see this is the Manjira River Basin or Gorge region. Godavari River Plateau. Eastern side is the Maner Basin, that is, this is the Peneplain regions. This is the Khammam, this is the Nalgonda Peneplain and Warangal Peneplain regions. This region is the Balaghat region, that is extension itself is the Golkonda Plateau and eastern peneplain. The northern parts are rocky hills, and sometimes you also see Jagatyala hills, even though they are like iselbergs. They are just detached from the rocky hilly region. This is essentially the Telangana Plateau. You can see here the Nalamala Plateaus and Srisailam Plateau, Nalamala ranges, and so on. The economic significance of this region is when the British started building the railway line in the southern part, from Bombay to Raichur, a company called GIPR, Greater Indian Peninsular Railway, built the rail so far. And there was a town called Wadi on the Bhima River. From Wadi to Vikirabad in the Kagna River basin. I will show you the map later. And later along the Musi River, it connected to Hyderabad, Sikandrabad region. Later, the British, the Nizam's government built a railway line to near Orgal, Warangal region called Kazipet. That flew in the northern part, descended into the uh, Nalgonda and Warangal peneplains, joined here somewhere Kazipet. That is essentially, you can say, the Warangal, the broader Warangal area nearby. So that is the one. The Kajipet, and later from Kajipet somewhere here, this is the Bonagiri and Yadagiri Gutta. So Kajipet to Dornakal, Varangal, Vijayawada section railway line was built around about 1889. Once the Kajipet somewhere here to Balasha line across the Godavari River, Ramagundam and all those areas and Chennur were built, then directly there is a link between Vijayawada to Balasha, Wardha, Nagpur, Itasi to Bhopal, Jhansi and Gwalior and to Mathura, Agra, Mathura and Indraprastha. That means Chennapatnam was directly connected to Delhi, Indraprastha. That happened around about 1929 when Kazipet, Ramagundam, Balasha sections. Why I am showing is they are the eastern part of Golkonda Plateau. Now, Golkonda Plateau with Hyderabad is the major urban economic social center. Telangana itself has a surplus or redundant population of 40 million people living there, and greater city Hyderabad will be having around about 110 lakhs, around about 11 million people living around about 100 kilometers or so, the bigger area. So the rivers we talked about, Manjra River, Tirna River, Musi River, I have listed here. The forts in this historical Golakonda Port or Golkonda Port, Kovilkonda is in the Mahbubnagar district area. Then the Medak, this is the reservoir. This is the Nizam Sagar reservoir. This is the Sengur reservoir. So somewhere here, Medak Port or Kaulas Port. Then the Orugal Fort, even though that is not in the plateau, little bit distance, Orugal historic city and the Kakatiya emperor's headquarters. Then we can see the Bongir Fort. Most of the time, the initial Bahmani headquarters, the fort city in the eastern frontier, that is the Telangana frontier, was ruled by a Subadar called Kuli Qutub Shah. Later, he declared himself independent, then moved to Golkonda Fort, that is around about 1520 or so. And I have just shown for your clarity comma metaphor here, even though that is not actually in the Golconda region. So the historically this region, you see when you look at the geography, how the plateau is there, how the railway lines were aligned. The railway line from Wadi to Vikarabad in this region went to the Kagna basin, take advantage of Vikarabad, goes along the Musi river, ends in Hyderabad, Sikandrabad region, then skips, descends into the Telangana plateau, goes up to the Kajipet later. That you can see here. So here, this is the GIPR, Greater India Peninsula Railway, built the railway line from Mumbai to Raichur in the Raichur Doab, Interflew or Antarvedi. Then the MRC, Madras Railway Company, built from this side, both joined together or met at Raichur, north of this river. This is Tungabhadra River, this is the Krishna Nadi, there is a Wadi town. So this is the wadi was actually in the Gulbarga district. That means in the Gulbarga district is in the Nizam's territory. Railway line was built to the Kazipet. And I have talked about other railway lines. You can see more in the railway, the playlist. You can look at them historically. And so in the political map, essentially you can see this region is the Golkonda Plateau, this is the Krishna River Valley, Rangareddy, urban Hyderabad, now they call Medchal district, Vikarabad, in northern part of Mahbub Nagar district, and this all Medak district, parts of Sangareddy. Here Manjira Valley comes here, so Siddipet, this region up to Sirsila, this is all the western portion of Yadgiri district. So this is the historic, this is the Golkonda Plateau region. See, we'll see this Golkonda Plateau region. So we told you Golkonda Plateau region, around about 550 meters or so, is an extension of the Balaghat mountain ranges. So this is the Balaghat mountain ranges starts somewhere near Nagar or Ahmednagar. They go to Latur and the Bidar and Udgir, all those is Bidar here, Karnataka. Then the extent is Hyderabad. So this is the Rocky Hills here. This is the Jagatyala Hills. This is all the Telangana Plateau, Hyderabad core. Here Warangal, outskirts of the Bongir and all those Bhuvanagiri, Yadagiri Guttas will be here. And this is the Krishna River Valley. So this is the Plateau region. Hyderabad city itself, we can remember 555 meters above the mean sea level, and Bombay, Pune, historic city and the capital of Peshwa rulers, was round about same 575 or so meters, eastern flank of Sahyadri mountains. So this will be around about 250 or so. You can just have broader perspective of this. You can see the here, this one is the Ahmednagar or Nagar district, Balaghat Plateau. So again the landmark is, this is the Hyderabad. This is the Sanguru Reservoir. This is the Nizam Sagar Reservoir. You can see this is the Pochampadu project on Godavari River or Sri Ram Sagar Reservoir. This is the Nizam's guaranteed state railway moved from Hyderabad to Manmad. So the Manmad will be, so it goes to this the Aurangabad Jana Manmad, the historic railway line in the Godavari Valley. This is the near Python. There is a project here on the Godavari River, and after Nanded will be somewhere here. This is the Nizamabad area. This is the Sri Ram Sagar project. You can see very clearly the plateau region, Golkonda Plateau region. This is the Kajipet. So the Kajipet region, then Dornakal, and this is the Vijayawada region. Here, this is the Guntur. So the Kajipet to Vijayawada and Kajipet to Balasha, that is the Ballapur, that is in the Chandrapur area, the southern part of Nagvidarbha region. So by 1929, that railway line was completed. So this is how the railway line moved through, and this is the historic districts we need not. So again you can see from Madras to Bombay railway line, GIPR, MRC built it, and you can see this is the Wadi, this is the Hyderabad. From Hyderabad to, you can see to from the Nizamabad and so on, the Aurangabad, Jalna, finally to Manmad. So these are the meter gauge railway line. This is around about 1901. So these are the broad gauge railway lines. Now everything is made into meter gauge. That's a broad gauge conversion. So we are talking about the historical. So this is somewhere Kajipet will be here. Dornakal later Ramagundam, this colliery, that is coal mines were built. The Dornakal became the railway junction. This is essentially Vijayawada railway junction. You can see the initial railway line around about 1872. You don't see, only will see the Wadi here. There was no railway line in the Nizam's territory. Telangana was at that time part Telugu speaking area of Nizam's territory. So we covered that part, and you can just I am showing this map for clarity, uh, the taluk regions, historical districts, and you can keep in mind. So essentially we talked about the fascinating Golkonda or Golakonda Plateau region of Telangana. We'll take up other each plateau, each geographic region, physiographic regions eventually, so that the audience will have a broader, deeper understanding of Telangana province, Telugu-speaking province of Dakshinapatha, Bharat Mata. Thank you very much, Mitrom and Bandhum. And if you like these presentations, you can subscribe the channel and bring it to the notice of your friends. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia.